Traoré knocks Tinubu's inhuman, barbaric, unjust regime for arraigning malnourished minors who should be given free education and healthcare. Now to the news in full. M1NØRS, the convener of the Revolution Now movement, has strongly condemned President Bola Tinubu's government for prosecuting minors who allegedly participated in the End Bad Governance protest in August, some of whom slumped in the court on Friday. Traoré, a former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC), criticized the government for its shameless treatment of these malnourished minors, who he believes deserve access to free education and healthcare rather than being put on trial for treason. Treason. That is what they call it for protesting. They tell you that you are committing treason. Traoré's outrage comes amidst growing concerns about the government's handling of protests and dissenting voices. The hashtag Revolution Now movement has been advocating for an end to bad governance and promoting accountability from those in power. Recently, Traoré unveiled a list of non-negotiable demands to President Tinubu's government, including the release of all prisoners from last demonstration and all political prisoners living wage for Nigerian workers, and urgent address of banditry, terrorism, and other security issues. Over 2 months, 89 days have passed since #End Bad Governance protesters, including 32 minors, were arrested and detained by police during the August nationwide protest against hunger and poor governance. On Friday, Traoré said, "These are underage kids. The inhuman, barbaric, and unjust regime of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu brought to the Federal High Court, Abuja, today to be tried for treason allegedly for participating in the August 2024 #End Bad Governance in Nigeria protest. These are children who ought to be given free education and healthcare and set on the path of a great future, detained by the Nigerian police for over 89 days and subsequently arraigned before Justice Egwatu, accused of treason." Imagine, accusing people of treason just because they are fighting for their rights, just because they are fighting to end bad governance. You arrest them, you put them in prison for 89 days. Meanwhile, you people have your own children. Your own children are outside the country enjoying good governance wherever it is that they are. But you that you are here, you are not doing anything good for your citizens, yet you will still arrest them, you will oppress them, you do everything to make sure that they are silenced forever. God will punish you people. And that is just the pure fact. God is going to punish every leader that thinks they can oppress people just because they want to say their mind, just because they are fighting for their rights. Arrest children, minors, for 89 days. Your children too. Don't let me say they will suffer, because they will. They will, by the grace of God. Karma will come upon each and every one of you by the grace of God. The politicians who stole funds meant for the future of these underage kids are the same ones prosecuting them for participating in protests seeking an end to bad governance. Nigeria is overdue for a revolution now. Sahara reporters earlier reported there was more drama at the Federal High Court in Abuja on Friday, as 5 of the minors arrested during the August End Bad Governance in Nigeria protest slumped in the courtroom while standing trial for alleged treasonable felony and attempt to overthrow Tinubu's government. Who wants to overthrow him? Look at the kind of the thing that they are piling upon these children. They want to overthrow him. They are only protesting. Treat us well, govern us well. That is what they are fighting for. You are saying they want to overthrow you. Who wants to overthrow you? One of the malnourished minors first slumped before 4 others also collapsed on the floor of the courtroom. The court was thrown into confusion when the defendants were asked to enter the dock. Some lawyers and court officials hurriedly revived the minors before they were rushed to the hospital. Imagine, you people, you have your own children and you are suffering the children of the mass because you think, they don't have power, or you have the power to oppress them. Wickedness of highest order, and God will be wicked and ruthless to you and your families as well. The situation temporarily halted the court proceedings. Meanwhile, pictures and videos of the incident seen by Sahara reporters on Friday show some of the teenagers who have been locked up since August lying on the floor of the courtroom, while some of the other detainees trying to help them. In one of the pictures, a lawyer is seen trying to revive one of the protesters. The detention of the teenagers was ordered by Justice Emeka Nwite, who granted an ex parte application by the police to keep them in custody for 60 days to conclude their investigation against the protesters. Justice Emeka Wite, God will punish you and your generation, because people are just wicked. You people know the right thing, but no, you just want to be wicked. You want to be mean. You want to show that you have power. You want to show that you have the power to oppress people. God will oppress you and oppress your family. Sahara reporters learned that 13 of them were brought to court from IRT cells, while others were brought from cells scattered around other Abuja division. It is well, this country, now wow. Amechi Ozoemena says, our pain and agony are their joy and happiness. It is called a cultic system of government. It is not getting better because the structure has been sitting on a faulty foundation from the origin. You may luckily survive as an individual, but can never survive as a nation. Too late to be fixed. And that is why Biafrans are clamoring for their own Biafra nation, because they are not seeing any sign that Nigeria is going to get better. And so let them go and have their own state, their own country, to govern themselves and do things good for themselves. But no, you don't want to allow them to go. You arrested Nnamdi Kanu, you don't want him to go. Now what? The solution right now is to divide. Really, it is to divide, because you can't speak out, you can't do anything, you can't say your mind. If you write anything on Twitter, they will come and arrest you in your house. But oh yeah, arrest bandits now, arrest kidnappers. No, you can't do that. But you would arrest minors for treasonable felony. These people are very wicked and mean, very, very wicked and mean. Peter Okuche says, we owe the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, an unreserved apology. Yes, so. Yes, we do. Chukwuma Richard says, government of APC is evil, wicked and occultic government. They are taking Nigeria nowhere. Yes, so. And that's why people are running out of the country. Yet one Mumu was saying that people should come back to the country. To do what? To do what? Let people japa and go to wherever they want to go. Anybody that has the opportunity to leave this country right now, please don't misuse the opportunity and make sure that you run for your life, because this country doesn't look like it is going to get better. At least not now. Otimireko says, this regime is what Nigerians deserve. Come 2027, you see that the same people suffering will still vote for Tinubu in 2027. That is just it. That is another truth that we need to tell ourselves, because some people, they are so poverty-minded that they think that, oh, they can't survive without collecting food from somebody, without selling their votes. And now you're already suffering for 4 years. They did not see you. They do not know what you're eating, but come 2027, they'll come and start deceiving you. And you too, as mumu that you are, you will go and vote for them again because of 2 bags of rice and 2 cups of garri. It is well, God will help us. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.